At this time, please silence all electronic devices. Thank you. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now be seated. Now I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Lotman.
While they're taking their seat, how about a round of applause for our choir? They always do a fantastic job. My time for having my opportunities, I should say, for acknowledging and congratulating Miss Aim, unfortunately, are coming to a close pretty soon. As I know most of you know, she's retiring. She's quitting on us, boo, but, we love her. We're going to miss her. And one more round of applause for the choir. And Miss Aim, thank you for everything you've done. I'm going to say that every time I have the mic and you're here, so just a couple more months for that. Welcome to Woodbridge High School for the 2019 World Language Honor Society Induction Ceremony. I'd like to start off by thanking our three advisors. It's Ms. Chen, Ms. Ramos, and Ms. Zeitz. These three young ladies work tirelessly to make sure this program and this evening runs as a tremendous success as it always is. So thank you, ladies, for your hard work and dedication. I'd also like to thank one of our vice principals, Mr. Perry, who's up here. He is our World Language Department head, so these four people, along with everyone who teaches in the World Language Department, everyone is actually here today, which is tremendous. I'd like to thank all those professionals for giving their students, our students, your children, the very best they have every single day, so thank you. I'd like to welcome back our students who were inducted last year. Thank you so much for continuing to make our World Language Department happy and proud. The work that you do is it's not unnoticed, and we thank you for that. Moving over to a very important group that deserves acknowledgement is our parents. Thank you so much for all your support in our school. Thank you for supporting your children. I say it all the time, we have great kids here, but we have great teachers, but great kids and great teachers aren't enough. We need the support of you fine ladies and gentlemen, so thank you so much. Students, how about a round of applause for your parents for all the sacrifice they've given you. Thank you, parents. And last but not least, I'd like to congratulate our soon-to-be newly inducted candidates into the World Language National Honor Society. The hard work you've put in your 2, 3, even 4 years in your world language is this experience tonight is a culminating factor of everything you've done. So thank you for continuing to make Woodbridge High School look great. Thank you for continuing to make our World Language Department look great. And congratulations. Enjoy the evening, and like I said, enjoy your children's hard work. They all deserve it. Thank you very much.
Daja Wanshang. Good evening, Mr. Lotman, Mr. Perry, and all families present. My name is Evan Chan, the president of the Chinese Honor Society. Congratulations to all new world languages, Spanish, French, and Chinese inductees. There are 5 students inducted at Woodbridge High School's next chapter of Chinese Honor Society on April 16, 2019. To start, I would like to thank Mrs. Chen, Ms. Ramos, and Madam Zeitz for their guidance, as none of this would be possible if it weren't for their help. I would also like to honor our current members and officers, Vice President Carmen and Stephen, and Secretary Eric McKenzie, for their hard work and dedication throughout the years in fostering the growth of our candidates as well as furthering their study of Chinese. As for the inductees, I am very proud of each and every one of them for their contributions towards our various activities in sharing our culture. Perhaps one of our most significant activity is our yearly immersion program, which students from China come to Woodbridge High School for 1 week to improve their English in addition to experiencing student life in America. Possibly the most challenging part of this program is the communication between exchange students and our students. While all exchange students possess a baseline understanding of English to varying degrees, most, if not all, students prefer to speak in their native tongue. To that end, the success of this year's immersion program, is attributed to the fluency of our candidates, as well as a result of their adamant study of Chinese these past 3 years. One of our contemporary activities launched this year was our Lunar New Year celebration. Various tables showcasing a multitude of Chinese activities were set up with inductees and current members alike, teaching students and teachers in regards to their respective station. Activities included calligraphy, the ribbon and fan dance, as well as origami. Our candidates' comprehension of not only the language, but culture as well has proved their dedication to the language throughout these years. Looking back on their journey, I believe each and every one of them have proved their fluency of the language, comprehension of the culture, as well as leadership and sharing our language. As such, I am very pleased to welcome these 5 inductees into the next chapter of Woodbridge High School's Chinese Honor Society, and I'm confident that their zeal shall keep our torch alight. Next, Stephen and Eric will introduce the model of our society.
Good evening, everyone.
成立于1993年的中文荣誉学会，
Chinese Honor Society was established in 1993.
它的目标是认可研究汉语作为第二语言的学生他们杰出的学术成果。
Its goal is the recognition of their outstanding academic achievements of students who study Chinese as a second language.
像任何其他荣誉学会，
Like any other honor society,
中文荣誉学会除了肯定他们卓越的学业成就外，同时也肯定他们的领导和服务能力。
the Chinese Honor Society affirms their academic excellence, leadership, and service capabilities.
此外，它的目的也包括着促进国际间的友谊与合作。
as well as the enthusiasm of the Chinese language and cultural studies.
一对中国语言和文化研究的热情，
In addition, it includes promoting international friendship and cooperation.
同时也肯定他们的领导和服务能力。
Now we invite Evan Chan back to the stage to introduce our inductees.
I have the honor of presenting these candidates whose names are Isabel Arocho, Gabriela Ganjemi, Megan Fu, Olivia Pinkovitz, and Dylan Warnasiri. Now, Carmen and Eric will present these candidates with their awards.
Gongshi Gongshi.
Gongshi Gongshi.
Isabel Orocho.
Isabel is a member of the Woodbridge High School marching band. A few of her hobbies include reading and drawing, playing with her 2 dogs, and writing. In the future, Isabel plans to go on to college to further her education and become an ESL teacher.
Gabriella Gangemi.
Gabriella is a member of the Drama Club, an actress in Woodbridge High School's spring musical Sleeping Beauty, and is the vice president of WHS Women's Choir. Her hobbies include singing, dancing, and acting. Gabriella's future plans are to go on to study criminal justice as well as proceed with her participation in musical theater through college. She would also like to travel to Italy.
Megan Fu.
Megan is a member of the Interact Club, Art Services, and a freshman mentor. She enjoys volunteering at libraries and watching both classic and popular movies. In the future, Megan hopes to become a marine biologist and work in the areas of rehabilitating animals.
Olivia Pinkovitz.
Olivia is a member of Heroes and Cool Kids, Society of the Prevention of Teen Suicide, and Freshman Mentors. Photography is her main hobby. After graduation, Olivia plans to go on to college to pursue an art major.
Dylan Warnasiri.
Dylan is a member of the Christian Club, FBLA, Ecology Club, and WHS tennis team. Dylan's hobbies include reading, playing tennis, and playing with his dog, and learning more and more about the past to further his passion of history. He wishes to go on to college to study both history and law. We would now like to welcome Evan back to the stage.
We will now repeat the oath of society. 我
Isabella Rocho, 我 Gabrielle Gangemi, Megan Fu, Olivia Pinkovitz,
很荣誉成为传媒中文荣誉学会的会员。我愿意继续努力学习中文，了解中国文化，为世界的和平和繁荣而努力。As members of Chinese Honor Society, I am willing to continue learning Chinese and to continue the use of Chinese. I understand that language is a bridge of communication between the various cultures, ethnicities, and nationalities. I am willing to make an effort to use my understanding of Chinese culture and language to promote friendship and cooperation internationally. Now each of you will blow out the flames of the candles. I declare you members of this next chapter of Chinese Honor Society. Congratulations. Now Maggie will speak for the French Honor Society.
Bonsoir, mesdames, messieurs, Monsieur Lotman, Monsieur Perry, Madame Zeitz, Signora Ramos, Chen Lanceur, chers professeurs et étudiants. Bienvenue à la cérémonie de la Société honoraire de français. Je m'appelle Maggie et je suis la présidente de la Société honoraire de français cette année. Voilà mes camarades de classe, Nishita Patel et Melissa Chachio. C'est vraiment mon honneur de vous parler aujourd'hui. Mais surtout, je suis extrêmement fière des 4 candidates derrière moi ce soir. Félicitations à tous. La Société honoraire de français a été fondée par l'Association américaine de professeurs de français en 1949 dans le but de promouvoir la langue et la culture française. Ce chapitre a été créé en 1986 par M. Thomas Couch. Pour devenir membre de cette organisation honorée, les étudiants doivent avoir un A dans leur cours de français 1, 2 et 3. Aussi, ces candidats ont réussi dans l'ensemble de tous leurs cours académiques avec au moyen de B. Quelle belle nuit pour assister à une occasion aussi spectaculaire. Le français a été une partie si importante de ma vie ces 4 dernières années et je sais que ces 4 candidats ont beaucoup étudié le français pour être ici présents. Les 4 candidats ici aujourd'hui sont les futurs leaders de français à Woodbridge High School. C'est un vrai honneur énorme. Cette année, nous avons eu des étudiants français de Paris et de la Martinique qui ont visité notre école. Les étudiants de français leur ont montré ce magnifique récit et leur ont tout parlé en français. C'était une expérience incroyable pour nous, les professeurs et les visiteurs. Nous avons également eu le plaisir d'aller au théâtre de cinéma AMC pour assister à des entretiens avec des survivants de la Deuxième Guerre mondiale. Tous les 12 ans, la Société honoraire française se rend également à Montréal au Canada. Les possibilités pour les étudiants de français à Woodbridge High School sont infinies. J'étais toujours occupée à l'intérieur et l'extérieur de la classe en tant qu'étudiante de français. Le français peut être une langue difficile à apprendre, mais le parcours ici à Woodbridge High School le rend 10 fois meilleur. De nombreux étudiants ont choisi une langue pendant une année supplémentaire dans l'espoir de faire partie de la Société honoraire de français et ils restent sur scène. La Société honoraire de français continuera à réussir avec ses étudiants si intelligents et honorables. Candidats de la Société honoraire de français, je vous encourage de continuer vos études de français, de transmettre aux futurs étudiants vos amours pour la langue et la culture française. Le monde est à vous. Découvrez-le. Félicitations à vous. Ce soir, nous voix célébrons. Good evening, Mr. Lotman, Mr. Perry, Madam Zeitz, Ms. Chen, Senora Ramos, students, family, and friends. Welcome to the World Language Honor Society inductions. My name is Maggie Obi, and I am this year's president of the French Honor Society. It is truly an honor to be standing before you today. Most of all, I am extremely proud of these 4 hardworking, dedicated, French-loving students sitting behind me tonight. This year's French Honor Society inductees. The French Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Teachers of French in 1949, with the goal to promote the French language and Francophone culture. This chapter was established in 1986 by Mr. Thomas Couch. In order to be inducted into this prestigious honorary organization, students must maintain an A average in their French 1, 2, and 3 courses and must study French a minimum of 3 years. Students must also maintain at least a B average in all of their other academic courses. What a beautiful night to witness such a spectacular occasion. French has been such an important part of my life these 4 years, and I know that these 4 candidates have studied a lot in French for this. These 4 students will be inducted here today are the future French leaders of Woodbridge High School. This is an enormous honor. This year, we had French students from Paris and Martinique who visited our school. The French students showed them the school and spoke to them all in French. It was an incredible experience for us, the teachers, and the visitors. We also had the pleasure of going to the AMC movie theater to witness an interview with twin survivors of the Second World War. Every other year, the French Honor Society also goes on a trip to Montreal, Canada. There are endless possibilities for French students at Woodbridge High School. I have always been kept busy inside and outside the classroom being a French student. French may be a difficult language to learn, but the journey here at Woodbridge High School makes the language 10 times better. Many students took a language for an extra year in hopes of being in the French Honor Society, and these 4 remain here on the stage. French Honor Society will succeed with these intelligent and honorable students. French Honor Society candidates, I encourage all of you to continue your studies of French to convey to future students of French your love of the French language and culture. The world is yours. Discover it. Congratulations to all of the world language inductees. Tonight we celebrate you. May this joyous evening be one of many more to come. Thank you. At this time, I would like to present our Vice President Nishita Patel and Secretary Melissa Chachio.
Bonsoir, mesdames, messieurs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. As I read the names of the inductees, each candidate will approach the podium and sign their name in the French Honor Society book. After signing in, the candidates will proceed to receive their certificate. Maintenant, j'ai l'honneur de vous présenter les candidats de la Société Honoraire de Français 2019. At this time, I have the honor to present the candidates of the 2019 French Honor Society, who are Cassandra Figueroa. Cassandra is involved in a few of our activities here at the high school, such as Ecology Club, and she is a former volleyball player. In the future, Cassandra would like to go to Rutgers University and become a pediatric nurse. Alyssa Molnar. Alyssa takes part in many extracurriculars, such as varsity cheer, drama club, the school musical, junior class office, cotillion committee, heroes and cool kids, and she is the dance captain of show choir. In the future, she would like to become an elementary school teacher and possibly a principal or guidance counselor. Sophia Para. Sophia's hobbies are varsity soccer, the cotillion committee, heroes and cool kids, the host and hostess club, and she is the women's choir secretary. In the future, she would like to study psychology in college, obtain her master's, and move on to start a family. Daniel Tajes. Daniel is involved in a competitive dance team. He was involved in the WHS Spring Musical, Drama Club. He's also the dance captain of show choir, as well as the president and founder of our dance club. In the future, he would like to study chemical engineering.
La course de flambeau est une cérémonie qui avait lieu et atteint dans la Grèce antique.
Pour cette solennité de citoyens se espacée formant une sorte de chaîne. Les premiers allumaient un flambeau et les autels, couraient les transmettre et un second, qui les transmettait un troisième, et ainsi de main en main. Chaque citoyen courait, sans un regard et un arrière, préservant la flamme qu'il allait remettre en un autre. Plateau a reconnu dans cette course de flambeau la image des générations de la vie. The transmission or handing on of the torch is a ceremony which used to take place in ancient Greece. For this solemn occasion, the citizens lined up at equal distances, one from another, forming a sort of chain. The first one in line lighted the torch at the altar, ran to transmit it to a second, who transmitted to a third. Thus, from hand to hand, each citizen ran without a backward glance, keeping alive the flame, which he was to hand on to another. Plato recognized in this running with the torch the image of the succeeding generations of life. The present members of the Société Honoraire des Français, Maggie Obi, Melissa Chaccio, and Nashida Patel transmit to you the torch of our enthusiasm and our motto, Celui qui sait de langue en veut de.
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 Members, please repeat the FHS oath. Par ce flambeau,
Par ce flambeau,
symbole du transfert de connaissances,
symbole de transfert de connaissances,
je m'engage et continuer,
je m'engage à continuer,
sans relâche,
sans relâche,
mes efforts pour m'instruire
mes efforts pour m'instruire
et transmettre aux futures générations
et transmettre aux futures générations
mon amour pour la langue
mon amour pour la langue
et les cultures françaises.
et la culture française.
Félicitations. Maintenant, vous êtes membres de Société Honoraire de Français. Soyez fiers de vos réussites. At this time, will everyone please stand for the French national anthem?
Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Contre nous de la tyrannie, l'étendard sanglant élevé, l'étendard sanglant élevé. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir les féroces soldats? Ils viennent jusque dans nos places, égorger aux filles et campagnes. Aux hommes citoyens, formez vos bataillons, marchons, marchons, que Seigneur ouvre nos sillons.
Please be seated.
Good evening, everyone. Although this is not part of our program this evening, we wanted to say thank you to Miss Amory. Over the years, she has contributed to this program. Tonight is special. It's extra special because she takes the time and has always taken the time with her choirs to sing, not only in English, but as you were present, in French, in Chinese, and in Spanish. And these girls, they are amazing because of her leadership, and we want to thank her for her service, her dedication, her camaraderie. She's an amazing woman, and we wish her all well. Thank you, Miss Amory. We have another amazing educator that is moving on to bigger and better things. She is an amazing Spanish teacher. I couldn't tell you for how many years, but it has to be over 25. And I've had the pleasure of working with her for 19 of those years. I will never forget all the years that she would come to this induction and she would be our photographer. She would take hundreds of pictures, print them at Costco, and then bring them back 2 days later. So we have this amazing album of pictures because she was always so excited to be here with the kids, to take pictures with them, to take pictures of all the special moments, and we are going to miss her. Senora Warner, thank you for everything that you've done for our program.
Buenas noches, damas y caballeros. Bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia de iniciación de las sociedades honorarias china, francesa y hispánica. Me llamo Melissa y soy la presidenta del capítulo Justo Uribe Vigueras de la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica aquí en la Escuela Secundaria de Woodbridge. La vicepresidenta es Melanie Cordova. Secretaria Angelina Feldman. Y tesorera Preeti John. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Chinese, French, and Spanish Honor Society induction ceremony. Welcome, Mr. Lotman, Mr. Perry, parents, friends, teachers, and students. My name is Melissa, and I am the president of the Justo Uribe Vigueras chapter of the Spanish Honor Society here at Woodbridge High School. I want to congratulate the new members of the French and Chinese Honor Societies. I would also like to congratulate the new candidates to the Spanish Honor Society and their parents, family, and friends. It is a great honor for me to be here tonight for this wonderful ceremony honoring these great students. The purpose of this society is to recognize high achievement in Spanish by students of secondary schools and to promote an ongoing interest in Hispanic studies. This honor society is classified as a national and international academic society in the study of high school Spanish and is sponsored by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. We have chapters in most high schools throughout the United States. Estamos reunidos aquí para la iniciación de este grupo de estudiantes que ha mostrado y probado un vivo interés en la bella lengua castellana. Escuchemos todos a nuestra vicepresidenta, quien nos dará un resumen corto de la historia y de los fines de nuestra sociedad. We are gathered here for the initiation of this group of students who have shown and proven a deep interest in this beautiful language of Spanish. Let us listen to our Vice President, who will give us a short summary of the history and purposes of our society.
Esta sociedad honoraria hispánica fue fundada por la Asociación Americana de Maestros de Español y Portugués en 1953 para los estudiantes de las escuelas secundarias norteamericanas. Y este capítulo se debe a los esfuerzos de la señorita profesora Gaitas de Woodbridge High School, que lo estableció en 1984. El nombre de este capítulo es Justo Uribe Vigueras. Nuestro lema es Todos a una. Nuestros colores son el rojo y el oro, nuestras insignias y nuestro sello son los de la Madre Asociación. This Spanish Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese in 1953 for the students of North American secondary schools. And this chapter is due to the efforts of Senora Gaitas of Woodbridge High School, who established it in 1984. The name of this chapter is Justo Uribe Vigueras. Our motto is All Together. Our colors are red and gold. Our insignia and seal are those of the Mother Association. Thank you.
Ahora vamos a guardar silencio. Esta es nuestra iniciación seria y significativa. Escuchen todos con cuidado. Esta es nuestra madre vela. Nos sirve cada año. Representa la inspiración. Now, let us listen to our treasurer.
Como ejemplo de esta inspiración, escuchemos las palabras del poeta Núñez de Arce, que escribió el poema Excelsior. ¿Por qué los corazones miserables? ¿Por qué las almas vías? En los fieros combates de la vida, ni luchan ni resisten. El espíritu humano es más constante cuanto más se levante. Dios puso el fango en la llanura y puso la roca en la montaña. La blanca nieve, que en los hondos valles derrite se liguera, en las altivas cumbres permanentes, inmutable y eterna. As an example of this inspiration, let us listen to the words of the poet Núñez de Arce, who wrote the poem Excelsior. Why do humble spirits, why do lowly souls, in the fierce combats of life, neither struggle nor resist? The human spirit is more constant the more it rises. God put mud in the lowland, and he put the rock on the mountains. The white snow, which in the deep valleys melts away slowly, on the high peaks remains unchangeable and eternal. Thank you.
Cada uno tiene una velita en la mano. Esta simboliza nuestra carrera en la vida. Así, sin arder, existe, pero no vive. Esa velita está diciendo, si me queman, vivo, si no, perezco. Ojalá nuestras vidas nunca sean velas sin arder. Ahora, vendrá cada uno de ustedes en turno a esta madre vela para recibir de ella la llama simbólica, la llama que simboliza con su calor la inspiración hacia altos ideales. Cada uno pasará adelante a oír su nombre. Each has a candle in his or her hand. This typifies our course of life. Thus, without burning, it exists, but it does not live. That candle is saying, if they burn me, I live. If not, I die. May our lives never be candles unburned. Now each of you will come in turn to this mother candle to receive from it the symbolic flame, the flame which symbolizes with its heat the inspiration toward high ideals, which each will come forward on hearing his or her name.
Tengo el honor de presentar a estos candidatos cuyos nombres son. I have the honor of presenting these candidates whose names are Rosario Astudillo. In her free time, Rosario likes to cook, bake, draw, and design clothes. She is involved in the Women's Empowerment Club, Interact Club, Art Services Club, Art Club, Ecology Club, and the International Culture Club, and the National Honor Society. In the future, she wants to become a chef and a fashion designer. Bita Beji. Vita is involved with the yearbook cotillion planning committee. She is a freshman mentor and a member of the National Honor Society. She plans to attend Stanford University in the future. Bruno Barani. Bruno received his seal of biliteracy in Spanish, and his future plans are going to the Navy. Stephanie Kamasena. Stephanie has been involved in the art club and art services. She was in the WHS band for 2 years, and she plans to major in finances. Hajira Chima. Hajira is involved with the Women's Empowerment Club, Social Justice Club, International Cultural Club, Ecology Club, Art Services Club, and the National Honor Society. Kainan De Silva. Kainan played soccer on the varsity team for 3 years and is a member of the National Honor Society. He is Brazilian and speaks 3 languages, Portuguese, English, and Spanish. He plans to attend college for nursing. Trinity De Jesus. Trinity enjoys listening to music and watching supernatural movies and shows. Her plans are leading a successful life and taking the challenge that the future holds. Natalia Diaz. Natalia was involved in basketball and choir for 3 years. In the future, she hopes to study veterinary medicine. Marian Dumandan. Marian is a junior class officer. She is involved with the Women's Empowerment Club, Junior Cotillion Committee, Track and Field, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Her future plans are to become a pediatric nurse practitioner and work in a children's hospital. Leandro Flores. Leandro likes to play soccer every day and spend time with his friends. He plays for the high school varsity soccer and JV volleyball teams. He also plays for an academic soccer team outside of school. He is a member of the Ecology Club, Women's Empowerment Club, and the National Honor Society. His future plans are to play soccer for a college team, attend Penn State University, and become a civil engineer. Jahnavi Ganesh. Jahnavi likes dancing and co-teaches at Indianica Dance Academy. She is the secretary of the Women's Empowerment Club, a senior class officer, and a member of the National Honor Society, Social Justice Club, International Cultural Club, and was in the spring musical for the last 3 years. Her future plans are to go to Rutgers University to study business administration and public health. Kelsey Gary. Kelsey likes reading, watching documentaries, traveling, and listening to music. She is involved with the cross-country, winter, and spring track, and is a member of the National Honor Society. In her future, she plans to go to college to major in nursing and travel the world. Melina Guzman. Melina is a member of the Color Guard and Art Club. In the future, she plans to go to college and study architecture. Derek Juan. Derek likes to play soccer and plays for the Woodbridge High School soccer team. He plans to go to a 4-year college and study biochemistry. Georgia Luen Ray. Georgia loves dancing, hip-hop, cooking, traveling, and spending time with friends. She wants to go to college and study criminology. Helen Loda. Helen's hobbies are singing and drawing. She is a junior class officer, is involved with the Junior Cotillion Committee and tennis team. She participated in the spring musical and is a member of the National Honor Society. Her future plans are to attend a medical school and do medical lab research. Lily Valerie Mangual. Lily's hobbies are reading, writing, traveling, and photography. She is a member of the Ecology and Arts Club. In the future, she plans to major in nursing and become a nurse practitioner. Emily Lopez Martinez. Emily likes reading, listening to music, writing, and playing video games. In the future, she plans to go to college and find a lucrative and fulfilling career that she enjoys. Javier Pazmino. Javier plays for the boys soccer team, is a member of the National Honor Society, Heroes and Cool Kids, You Got Brains, and the Interact Club. He plans to go to college and major in journalism. Lonnie Soto. Lonnie likes to take photos and read books. She is a part of the yearbook staff and is a member of the Ecology Club. She plans to go to college and become a professional photographer. And Diana Trujillo. Diana likes to dance. She plans to go to college and get her master's degree. She wants to have a career in business.
Ustedes repetirán juntos el juramento de la sociedad frase por frase. You will repeat the oath of the society, phrase by phrase. Como miembro del capítulo Justo Uribe Vigueras, prometo dedicarme al estudio de la lengua española con el fin de dominarla algún día, recordando que una lengua puede ser un lazo fuerte entre personas de distintos orígenes, de raza o religión. Como ciudadano de mi patria, prometo promover la amistad y el entendimiento entre ella y los otros países del mundo. Esta es mi promesa y mi juramento. Ahora, cada uno apagará la llama de su velita, todos, pero nunca la de su espíritu. Recordemos esto, amigos, por la autoridad que me concede la presidencia del capítulo Justo Uribe Vigueras, yo los declaro miembros de este capítulo. Now each of you will blow out the flame of this candle, all, but never of that of your spirit. Let us remember this. Friends, by the authority granted in me by the presidency of the Justo Uribe Vigueras chapter, I declare you members of this chapter. Now, Mr. Perry, Department Chairman, will have some closing remarks.
Good evening, and thank you. As Mr. Lotman said earlier, I'd really like to thank the family members in attendance for all of your support. That support is what makes nights like this possible and such a tremendous night. So thank you again to the parents. How about another round of applause? In addition to the parents, tonight would not have been possible without our advisors, Ms. Chen, Ms. Zeitz, and Ms. Ramos. A round of applause. Thank you very much. This is all put together by our advisors and by our entire World Language Department. Our World Language Department consists of 10 teachers. I don't think you'd be able to find 10 more passionate, dedicated teachers anywhere. So thank you to the entire World Language Department. Personally, I would like to thank Senora Warner, who I have known since I was a student here at Woodbridge High School. I congratulate you on your retirement. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you for everything. And lastly, what tonight is all about, the very talented and amazing young men and women behind me who earned such tremendous honor and recognition this evening. Tonight is a culmination of all of their hard work and dedication to their academics. I congratulate all of you on such a tremendous accomplishment. I'm sure that in the rest of your time here at Woodbridge High School, you will continue to amaze me and Mr. Lotman and the rest of the staff here. So again, congratulations and thank you. At this time, we would like to invite everyone across the hall to Cafeteria 129 where we have some refreshments. And thank you again for attending.